Hi, welcome to my channel, The Divine Storm 369. Thank you so much for joining me. This is a third-party reading. Okay, so if you are not in a third-party situation, this reading probably is not going to resonate with you, but I do have many other readings on my channel, and I also have playlists, so feel free to go and check them out if you'd like. Information for personal and private readings are down below each video in the description box. Okay, if you'd like a personal reading, all you have to do is email me. Okay, personal readings are delivered within 48 hours after payment. Okay, so they are delivered very quickly. Let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to start off here with pulling the mutual energy between the soulmates. Okay, look, we got twin flame that came out as soon as I cut the deck, and I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Do we have a twin flame here who wants to apologize? I feel like we do. I feel like we do. We'll just see what have to come out in the reading, what comes out in the reading. But I feel right off the bat, there is a twin flame, a soulmate, another half of someone else, and they want to deeply, deeply apologize for their behavior, for something they said, for the hurt that they've caused someone else, okay? Oh my gosh, look, twin flame again, and online dating. So this could be someone that you met online, that you know online. It could be someone that had a secret online dating profile or online dating account that you did not know about, okay? So there's a reason for the apology. There's a reason this person, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so done. This is so crazy. This twin flame, let's just say this is a twin flame reading. Okay, hands down, bottom line, this twin flame wants their message out. They want to apologize, okay? They were online dating. Maybe you met them online, but they were also seeing other people online, and they're saying, you are my number one. I'm choosing you, okay? You are dominating my heart. You are dominating the situation, okay? I want to choose you, not the other person. And I'm sorry. That's the message that's coming out already. Wow. Okay, let's give it one more shuffle. This is crazy, you guys. I can't believe all 3 times I cut this deck, that card came out. That is definitely a sign, okay? That is definitely a sign and a message for someone. Okay, Spirit, please reveal to me the mutual energy between these 2 twin flames. Spirit's like, excuse me? Soulmates? These are twin flames here, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take a look here. The mutual energy between the twin flames, we have the heart leads. Following their heart, choosing to be happy, no longer hiding their feelings. So someone is ready to follow their heart, okay? They want to apologize, and this is someone who has been hiding their feelings as well for quite some time about this connection, okay? This is also someone who I feel like I just pick up the energy that it's like they refuse to be happy for quite some time, okay? For the feminine, they're also following their heart, okay? They're letting their heart lead them as well, all right? And it's leading them to this masculine. Let's clarify this. Empty stage, okay. So this twin flame is saying, you know what? I feel empty without you, okay? You're the spotlight of my heart. You're the spotlight of my life. My life is an empty stage without you in it. A harsh spotlight on a cold wood stage. Okay, it's empty. It's dark. My heart is leading me to you. My heart is an empty stage, right? And it wants you. You are the spotlight. You are the star. That's what they're saying here. So wow, they're saying, I no longer want to hide this from you. Okay, I hid this from you before, and I have lost you. I have lost you because something they were doing online. Okay, this could be online dating. This could be porn. This could be like, what's that website where you like, I don't know, hook up with people? Tinder or something? It could be something like that. Okay, whatever it is, it was online activity. Okay, and they're saying, I don't want this separation. I'm sorry. Okay, my heart's leading me to you. You think that this online situation, whatever it is I've done, porn or whatever, has dominated me, has dominated my heart, dominated the whole situation. But honestly, they're saying you are the one who's dominated my heart. You are dominating the situation because I love you, because I love you. And that takes dominance, precedence over all else. So my heart leading me to you. Okay, that's what this person is saying. So they're like, I don't want to hide this pain anymore. I don't want to hide, look at that grief and crossroads. I'm in too much grief. I don't want to hide this pain. My heart is empty and I know I need to change. I know I need to make a decision. And this is a decision only my heart can lead me. But my heart is empty. Okay, that's what they're saying. For the feminine, they're in a lot of grief too. From what they found out, from what they have actually caught this person in, their online activity, they're in a lot of grief too. They are also at a crossroads to move forward without them or to give them another chance to try to hold on to this. So both are at a crossroads here. This relationship was very, very unbalanced here. That's what Spirit is saying. We got balancing the scales. There might be a Libra here, okay, in this reading. So with this card, it's about balance. It's about truth. It's about justice, putting things right, setting things right, okay, and morals. It's about morality as well and what's right, right? So I feel like, you know, it's like I think that you have kind of separated, but it's like it doesn't feel right. It feels empty. And I think that both of your hearts are leading you back towards each other. Okay, that's what feels right to both of you. So it's like you're both letting your heart lead you back to each other. And it only feels right, okay? But things were very unbalanced between you for quite some time, is what Spirit is telling me. Let's go ahead and take a look at the masculine's energy. Let's move this over. You know what? Let's get some more cards. Let's see what kind of shadow work we have going on here. Mutual shadow work for the connection. What do we have? We have greed, being too attached, okay, in an excessive way. Nothing good coming out of it. This could be a masculine who was addicted to unhealthy social media behaviors, such as like Tinder, things like that. Or it could be like a masculine who was like addicted to porn, okay? And we've talked about that so many times on my channel, and how it really does kind of warp your sense of reality in relationships, and especially in sexual relationships, Okay, it is a steady, progressive, downward spiral. And honestly, I do feel, and I know a lot of people are not going to be okay with this statement, but I feel it is a downward spiral into perversion, into a really dark mindset. It is a spiral into appreciating bodily and sexual connections over actual love. Okay, it is like a monster that consistently needs fed. Okay, that is always hungry and is always looking for the next thing, right? And that's another thing about porn, like it always leads to the next thing. Like eventually you watch something over and over and over again, it's going to become boring. You're going to want to step it up a little bit. You're going to want to find the next most exciting thing, right? So it's just a very downward spiral. There's something very unnatural about porn, okay? About people, you know, doing those things on camera. There's something very unnatural about it. And I feel humans are not supposed to watch porn. I really, really feel that, like in my soul. Okay, but we do have, I feel like we could have a porn addiction here, honestly. And, you know, that's actually, it's something that is kind of pushed and applauded in our society when it shouldn't be. Okay, it really shouldn't be. We should be treating our bodies as a temple that's inhabiting a soul. We shouldn't be treating them as, you know, sexual objects, okay? Because our bodies are not objects. They are temples holding our soul and our spirit, and they should be treasured. I also feel like there's something about porn that's very misogynistic. It really does, I think it really does unconsciously cause, especially like men that watch it, cause a lot of men to disrespect women, okay, in a lot of different ways, and even disrespect them sexually, okay? So whether this be by, you know, doing extreme sexual things, that's like not okay, or like even just not being satisfied with your partner, you know, like we talked about that slow progression. You always want, eventually something gets boring, you know. Does the very act of just regular sex with the person you love get boring? When you watch porn, this crazy like porn where they're like doing God knows what, right? Does regular sex become boring? Do you then decide you want to watch that porn over actually having a meaningful sexual connection, or even making love with your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, the person you love, your partner? These are things that it can do to your brain. It can seriously warp your brain, and you really start losing value on human connection. You start not valuing actual human connection, okay? And so there's a problem with that. There's a serious issue with that. And a lot of masculines and a lot of feminines too actually are pulled into that, okay? And it does become an addiction some of the time. This masculine has not been present in your life for quite some time. They have been greedy and they have been attached to things that they shouldn't have been in a very excessive way. And nothing good has come out of it. And it has not been fair. They have not been present in your life. They have missed so many beautiful moments and blissful memories because they have not been living in the moment. It seems their mind has been somewhere else. I think for the feminine, it's like you feel like you're too attached to this relationship. You feel that your heart is empty without them. And for you, you're wondering if this is attachment, if it's some sort of unhealthy attachment, and nothing good is going to come out of this attachment. We have, if it's not asked for, it's possible then not everyone wants to hear your advice. That's what your masculine told you. I don't want your advice. I don't need your advice, okay? That's what they told you. I feel like you tried to help them. You tried to help them through this addiction, but they told you they didn't want your help, that they didn't ask for it, and they don't want it, and they may have told you they didn't need help. Okay? Feminine, you're worried that you'll be absolutely alone. There are times that this addiction has made you feel very unlikable and very unlovable. You have questioned what is wrong with you that is driving your masculine to this point. Okay, obviously, the third party in this situation is the porn. Okay, we're going to look into that connection. We are. As soon as we read this twin flame connection, we are going to look at the connection between this masculine and the porn. Just like that porn is another person, we're going to dig into the energy of it. Okay? So yeah, this connection has made you feel unlikable, unlovable. You've wondered what is wrong with you to where they are valuing this connection with basically movies, right? Like it's not even like a real connection. All right, so let's see what the inner divine feminine and masculine are saying here to both of you. Okay, this is a mutual message. So your inner divine masculines are telling you both. You are both too much in your head right now. Just listen to what your heart is feeling. And you're going to your heart and you're saying, well, my heart feels empty without this person. Okay? And for you, feminine, you're like, this relationship isn't fair. It has not been balanced. Nothing good's going to come out of it. And for this masculine, they also know this relationship has not been fair. They have been greedy and they have been excessive. Okay? So, feminine, we're going to go ahead and take a look at your energy. All right, we're going to pull your energy towards your masculine here. Okay, we have more Libra here. I definitely feel like you could be a Libra. Oh, look at that. And we also have Cancer. So 6 of Swords and Ace of Cups here. Okay, so 6 of Swords, feminine. You really you think that you could leave this all behind you. You really do. You really believe that you can move forward with this person because you do love them. Period. Bottom line. Okay, but they have to leave this behavior behind. You cannot move forward and move on with them and them also bring this behavior with them. You feel it's unacceptable and it does have to change. Okay, but you're willing to forgive them and you're willing to move on if they can do that. All right, because you do love them, Ace of Cups. You love them so much that this whole thing has been completely overwhelming for you. You have shed tears for this person, and it's because you love them so, so much, okay? This is a very deep love. It is a very spiritual connection, and it's something this feminine feels. And because of that, you feel that you can move forward, but they have to want to move forward with you. They have to try to leave that energy behind in the past, okay? You feel lonely without them, okay? You love this person. Sorry about that, my camera was so crooked. So you love this person, and I think that you were ready to move on without them. You were ready to walk away, okay, over this. But when you went out to walk out that door, the tears started flowing and you didn't expect them. You did not believe or think that you would handle it this upset, okay, but you could not help those tears flowing. It was emotional. You could not control it. And your heart, your spirit feels lonely without this person, but you're ashamed to admit that. You are ashamed to admit that you feel lonely and you still love this person after what they've done to you. I mean, the whole situation, the whole porn thing or Tinder, whichever one it is completely embarrassing. That's how you feel. It's overwhelming. But yet, here you are, still missing them, still loving them, still feeling lonely, and way too embarrassed to admit that. Okay? We got vibrations. So you still feel this person vibrationally, okay? You definitely feel them very strongly. And I think that your own vibration feels very different without them. It feels like you're definitely missing a part of yourself without them, okay? With this card here, I feel you've been trying to raise your vibration, raise your mood, but you've been struggling because of this loneliness that you're feeling in your heart, because of this overwhelming emotions that you have inside of you. You've been struggling. You've definitely been struggling, and your vibration has been falling because you're embarrassed, and you're also lonely, and you're also hurt, and you're overwhelmed. And all you really want to do is leave all of this behind, okay? That's all you really want to do, is move into better days. But you're struggling. You're struggling with your vibration. You're struggling with embarrassment. You're struggling with loneliness. You're struggling with your emotions. You're struggling to move forward. With or without them, you're struggling. So what is the shadow work that you are focusing on, feminine? Let's take a look. And by the way, I am reading energies, okay, not sexes. Addictions. You are facing an addiction, and it's not your addiction. But boy, does it sure the hell feel like it is. Because you're having to go through all the pain of the addiction. Right? You're having to go through all of the embarrassment, all of the loneliness, the vibrational falling, the emotional, not being able to control your emotions, feeling overwhelmed, all of that. All of these effects of addiction you actually are dealing with, and you aren't even addicted. Okay? So you have been trying to cover all of this up. You don't want anyone to know because you're embarrassed of this, okay? You've been trying to cover it up. You haven't been speaking to your person. You've been trying to hold all these emotions in, and that's why you will randomly just get tears falling, okay? Not being able to hold them in, not being able to hold them back, and seemingly just falling out of nowhere like a storm of emotions rising and welling up inside of you and spilling out forcefully because there's nowhere else for them to go. Spirit wants you to deal with these emotions, to process these emotions, to heal them and release them, okay? Let's get another card on how you can begin to do this. We have don't look back. Okay, so don't look to the past. That's what Spirit is saying. Okay, it wasn't working out for you in the past. And the way that you were looking at things and the way that you have been dealing with things and your emotions is not working out for you. So now it's time for you to be strong. So don't look back. Don't look to the past. Okay? Spirit is also saying love yourself. Okay? Love yourself to add more movement, more exercise into your day to help to process. Also, sometimes when I'm exercising, I like to run. It really does help to release and process some of those pent up emotions that we have no idea what to deal with. It really does help to process them and heal them. And it just happens naturally. It's not something that you even have to focus on. They really do just happen naturally, because when you are in movement and exercise, it really, your body, your mind really does go into a meditative state, okay? And it really is a perfect state to process and release emotions, okay? So Spirit would love you, feminine, to add more movement and exercise into your day. And Spirit is saying that is going to help you to be able to get a handle on some of those emotions that feel out of control and overwhelming. Okay, because Spirit sees you struggling. Spirit doesn't want you to struggle, okay? So feminine, what is your inner divine feminine or masculine trying to tell you? Your inner divine feminine is telling you, A, you need to slow it down just a little bit. Okay, stop. Whatever you're doing, stop right now. Give yourself some love, okay? If that means movement and exercise in order to release emotions, that's what it means. But feminine, you need to give yourself some love right now. And I'm going to get one more card for that. So feminine, gift yourself a small piece of rose quartz to wear to help to ease some of these emotions, okay, that you have been struggling with. And this is also going to help you with self-love, okay? Remembering to love yourself. So when you look down or you feel that little piece of rose quartz, say, oh, I need to do something nice for myself. Let it be a reminder, okay, to do something nice for yourself when you see it, when you feel it, or even to just say a positive affirmation to yourself, okay? All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the masculine's energy here, see what we got. Spirit, please reveal to me the masculine energy in this reading. 3 of Cups, third party energy, okay? Yes, this person was fooling around. Yes, there was a third party. 3 of Cups. This person has a little too much fun. This person didn't take your relationship seriously enough, okay? They did not. They did not take you seriously. They did not take your relationship seriously. They party too much. They drink too much. Okay, this person has not the best judgment, and yes, they are a Cancer. So no wonder we had the Cancerian card here. I have Cancer, I have Libra here. Okay, this person parties too much. This person drinks too much. This person makes bad decisions. This person is easily influenced and they're easily persuaded. They are very easily peer pressured as well. Okay. So let's go ahead and clarify this energy. Worth waiting for. Okay, so they're not in the best energy right now. Okay, look at them. Look at their face. They're trying not to cry. Okay, they feel mentally and emotionally tortured. More so emotionally, but mostly they know that they deserve this. They're trying to be patient. They're trying to tell themselves that things will get better. But they know that they have a long waiting period in front of them. Okay? Let's get another card here. This person might wear like a black blazer. Oh, let me pick those up. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about this masculine and the Three of Cups and worth waiting for. Unrequited. They feel you don't want them anymore. They're like, there's no way this feminine could possibly want me anymore. Okay? I have messed up. I really messed up. That's what they're saying. Okay? I treated them like garbage. I treated them like I didn't want them. I treated them like I wanted someone else instead. I was even cherishing others that I don't even know. People on videos. Okay? Over my love, over my connection. And I realize now that was painful. But guess what? They only realize it because you've walked away from this. Because now they are the ones who feels unwanted. And so they're saying to themselves, I love you. I really, really love you. I'm sorry, okay, for what I've done. This is painful. This is so painful on me. This is the worst pain I've ever been in, loving you and you not loving me back. It hurts. It hurts. I'm trying to be patient. I'm hoping things will get better. Okay? This is that energy. And it's well deserved. It is well deserved. Okay? Let's get another card here. We got mirroring. So they are mirroring your pain. Okay? They are also ashamed. They are ashamed of themselves. Feminine, you have no reason to be ashamed over what they did. Okay? You are picking up a lot of their shame, a lot of their embarrassment. Okay? So they are thinking to themselves, okay, this must be how I made my feminine feel. This must be how she felt. All those times that I was watching porn or going out on Tinder or whatever it is. Okay? So like I said, they're like, you know what? This is deserved. It's well deserved. And they're right. It is well deserved. Okay? They're getting a little taste of their own medicine. So they're saying, I understand you so much better now. I understand the pain I put you through. I understand the hurt. I understand all of it, okay? I get it now because I'm feeling that pain. Because I feel you don't want me anymore. That's what they're saying. So they're like, now I know how it feels to be unwanted, for it to be unrequited. What is the shadow work they're facing? They're facing their own selfishness, their own greed and self-absorbedness. They are feeling what others are feeling right now. Feminine, they are feeling your pain right now. They are in your pain. They are mirroring it back to you. All the pain that you have been in this connection, they're feeling it right now. Okay? Spirit is saying, masculine, to overcome this feeling, this self-absorbedness, you need to express that empathy towards your feminine. Spirit wants them to express this pain to you, okay? Saying express it to her, express it to them, okay? If you want to overcome. Spirit's like, tell them how you're feeling, okay? Tell them how much pain you're in. Let them know. Safety. So they feel that their emotional safety has been threatened here. Okay, they do not feel safe speaking about their emotions right now to you. All right? Because they're afraid that they're going to spill their guts to you and you're still going to reject them or tell them that you don't want them. They don't know they can handle that pain. They don't. They don't know they can handle that pain. So they kind of want that guarantee that if they come forward, if they speak to you, if they spill their guts, that you'll accept them. But Spirit is saying, no, no. In life, we don't always get guarantees. In life, sometimes you have to take a chance, especially when you fucked up. Others cannot always provide the safety that you want, the emotional safety that you're looking for. So you have to give that to yourself. You have to be stable emotionally, grounded in your emotions going into it, instead of expecting someone else to provide you with that emotional safety and groundedness. And that is what Spirit is trying to get this masculine to understand. Okay? So what is their inner divine feminine or masculine telling them? Their inner divine masculine is saying, you know what? You really need to take some of this responsibility here. This whole time in this connection, this masculine has not taken any responsibility for their actions and the damage they've done to this connection. And their inner divine masculine is saying, are you willing to share some of this responsibility? Because that's really what needs to be done. You taking responsibility for what you've done to this connection. Okay, what you've done to yourself and to your feminine. And their inner divine feminine is asking them why they are afraid of sharing this responsibility. Why are they afraid of taking on the responsibility of their own actions? Okay, that is what their inner divine feminine and masculine is asking them. They're not eating well. They cannot eat. They have not eaten probably since you broke up, not eaten properly. I feel they're just like keeping themselves alive, okay? So their health is declining. They're not in the best health because they are refusing to eat or they cannot eat, okay? Okay, so they're not eating. They're too emotionally distraught to eat anything, okay? And I do feel like they could be replacing meals with alcohol, with beer, replacing meals with that. So they're not eating, they're drinking is what I'm seeing here. And it's unhealthy. And their health is taking a slide, all right? All right, feminine, what is your thoughts towards your masculine? What are you thinking about them? What are you thinking about your masculine? We got Justice again. You have got to have some strong Libra. You might be a double Libra, is what I'm getting here. Okay. I feel like you could work with law, work with the court system, or maybe you're just very interested in learning law, the court system or the justice system. You could work somewhere in that area. Okay, because I do have a lot of that here. But again, in your mind, feminine, you're thinking it just wasn't fair. You're not fair. Things aren't balanced between us. And I think, feminine, you have prayed, and you have prayed for balance. You have prayed that things would turn around, that things would become more fair. And I think that you're grateful that you just know the truth here. You're grateful that the truth was found out, even though it was painful, even though it was hard to hear. You're grateful because now that you know the truth, you can finally set things right, at least for yourself. You can finally find some sense of balance in your life, which you can never do if you don't know the truth, right? So that's what you want. You just wanted fairness, okay? We have divine intervention. You prayed, feminine. I'm seeing you praying, asking Spirit to help you, to balance things out, to make things right, to show you the truth. You asked and you prayed. You said, Spirit, please show me the truth. Tell me what's going on. And it was revealed to you, and it hurt. But it was divine intervention. It was because you asked for that to be revealed. And so there it is. Your angels have intervened. So what feels like a situation that's very harsh is actually divine intervention. Divine intervention, feminine, that you asked for specifically. But you still miss them. You still feel like they're with you. Even though you're separated, it feels like they're right next to you. You can still see them standing there right next to you some of the times. Sometimes you have to take a double look. You might see this person even like astrally walking through your house, okay, coming to you in your dreams, okay? You might even still see like their energy imprint, their image in the corner of your eye when they're not there with you anymore, because their heart is still with you. Their heart is still with you, and energetically they're still with you. And they're trying to reach out to you energetically to tell you that they're sorry, to tell you they understand how you feel now. Even though I just want to say, yeah, they say they understand how you feel. Okay, they understand hurt and feeling not wanted, not loved or likable, but they don't exactly understand how you feel, right? Because you've never done this to them. So I'm just going to point that out. All right, but I'm reading their energy, so all right, let's see what your inner feminine is telling you in your thoughts. Or your inner masculine. And you know what? I still see you standing there. I think that it's like you feel in your heart and your soul that you will be back together one day. But you know, this is for the best. It is divine intervention, and you know that. So your inner divine masculine feminine is saying you are highly capable completing the tasks that you want. You are highly capable of staying away from this person, okay, if that's what you want. And your inner divine feminine is asking you to take a moment to relax and relieve any tension or stress that you're feeling in your body, okay? Just breathe out. And you know, I think that you're so stressed, you're feeling incapable in your life because your mind is so focused on this situation, but Spirit is like, you know what? Take a deep breath, relax, relieve any tension that you're feeling, and know that you are highly capable of completing anything that you put in front of you. I feel like for whoever this is for, I'm feeling like ambidextrous energy, like You can use both hands to write. I don't know why that's coming out, but I feel like, you know, for whoever this is for, you could use both hands to write, is what I'm getting. Which also tells me like you're very good at multitasking. So let's go ahead and get your emotions right now towards your person. How are you feeling towards them? Okay, we got Seeker of Water. So this is actually the Page of Water. All right, so again, you still love them, okay? You still feel very deeply for them, but you don't feel like it's right to express that love to them right now. It feels strange and it feels awkward to express to them the love and the pain and the way that you've been struggling. You feel like that just doesn't sit right with you. It doesn't feel right. And so you're keeping it to yourself. But you can still energetically feel them with you. Okay, you still love them. And I think you want nothing more than to reach out to this person and let them know. But you're holding back from doing that because, like I said, this is divine intervention. You're focusing on your career, on your finances, on building yourself up. You're not feeling very capable in your career right now, but you're trying, okay? Honestly, your love life has been affecting your work for quite some time, and now you can finally focus on your work a little bit more, okay? So you're trying to improve your finances. I think for the longest time in this connection, it was very hard for you to focus on your work, on your job, okay? But again, we have this divine intervention coming in here and setting balance again, once again, to your life. And this is true between your love life and work life as well. All right. You may have also worked with this person or met them at work. Okay. We got, I'm different now. All right. So yeah, things are different. You know, you feel like you're finally able to give some time and attention to your job, to your finances. And I think that you've always accepted this person back in the past when they've done things like this, but this time you're not. Okay, this time you're standing your ground, and that's amazing. So you have changed in that sense, but you can still sense this person spiritually with you. Furthermore, I feel like there's a person at your work who is younger than you, who really has like a crush on you or has some sort of emotions for you, but I do feel like they're quite a bit younger than you, okay? So I'm just letting you know. Let's go ahead and see what your inner divine feminine or masculine is telling you about your emotions. Feminine, your inner divine feminine would like you to try expressing yourself in a creative way, okay? I think that you've always went back and like spilled your guts to this person, and it's like they didn't take your separations seriously in the past. They didn't take the things that you brought up to them seriously because you always accepted them back. So Spirit is asking you to express yourself creatively, and instead of spilling your guts to this person, let them come forward and spill their guts for a while, okay? So let's go ahead and keep going. Feminine, what is your intention? What do you want? What do you fear? What are your hopes and fears for this connection? We got Equestrian of Fire, okay? So I think your hope and fear is actually the same thing. You hope to get back together with this person. You hope to get things moving again. You hope to have that connection with them again, but you also fear it. So you want it, but you fear it at the same time. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Your hope and fear is the same. And that is really a major indication that you are off balance, okay? That your emotions are very unbalanced and needs grounding. That's a major indication when the very thing that you want, you're very afraid of. Like, it's a very confused energy. And so that's how you can tell. I do believe that your solar plexus chakra and your heart chakra needs some clearing, okay? Needs some meditating. Okay, so you can envision a bright white light going from the heavens and the clouds down into the top of your head, down into your heart chakra and every chakra along the way, and pulled down into your solar plexus and push all those unwanted energies down into the earth. Imagine that white light as like a tube going through you and down into the earth, and push all those negative and unwanted energies down into the earth. Ask the earth to receive them, to hold them for you, and bring in this beautiful white healing light. Okay, let it fill up your chakras. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this. Long journey. So Spirit is like, you know what, feminine, the reason why you feel this fear is because you're not ready to reconcile with this person yet. It's going to be a while. This is not going to be a quick thing. This is not going to be an easy thing. There's going to be a lot of ups and downs before you have this reconciliation. And there's many lessons to learn before this happens. So your fear is really moving into things too quickly. It's not necessarily the connection in itself, but it is moving into things too quickly and putting yourself in the same pain, the same heartbreak as you were before, okay? So you know that you have a soul connection with this person, you do. And I think that there's a part of you that has this fear that it's going to take so long to reconcile, okay? Oftentimes, it's the things that we fear the most that will be presented to us by the universe. It's the things we fear the most that will oftentimes happen to us, and we have to work through that fear, because Spirit doesn't want us to fear. Spirit wants us to know that even if the worst case scenario happens, we are strong enough to overcome it and we can get through it. So oftentimes we will be faced with our fears, right? And it's not because it's bad luck. Part of the reason why that's a fear is because there's a part of you that knows you're gonna have to face this, and you don't want to, you're not ready, so it becomes a fear. That is an unconscious energy. But once you face it, it's no longer a fear, and you feel stronger, okay? You feel proud of yourself for what you were able to accomplish. Okay, so let's take a look at a shadow work card here. I feel like there's some shadow work here, feminine. Egocentric. So feminine, this is for you to realize that not everyone shares the same perspective as you, that this masculine didn't share the same perspective as you. They have to learn how to listen to others. They have to learn that it's okay to learn something new, all right? They have to learn to be able to see your perspective, and that's exactly what they're going through now. That's exactly why Spirit has put them in this place where they are right now, emotionally, so they can feel what you went through, so that they can see your perspective firsthand. So what are the actions that you are feeling led and drawn to take towards your masculine, feminine? Five of Coins. You're just feeling injured. You really are. You're feeling at a loss here. And I think that really Spirit is calling you to cut your losses, to walk away. And I think you don't want to do this. I think you don't. All right? And you're like, but why? But why? That's my fear. That's my fear. I want to be back together with this person. And Spirit is saying, because, feminine, you need to face your fears. This could be a very long journey. There's many lessons that you need to learn within yourself and that they definitely need to learn before this can really work. And for you, feminine, you are learning how to release addiction. So yeah, they had an addiction, but maybe you had an addiction to them. Maybe that's why it was so hard to let go. And that can easily happen in a soul connection. And so Spirit wants us to face our fears, okay, to overcome that fear. Taurus energy here. I also have Sagittarius. I also have Pisces, okay? So let's get some more cards. Feminine, you have really put yourself in a financial bind throughout the duration of this relationship. You really have not focused on yourself, your career, your finances. I think you put yourself in a financial bind. You were very focused on them. And Spirit really wants you to focus on yourself to get yourself more balanced work and home life. Oh my goodness, you guys, I didn't look at this before I flipped it over. Look at that. Okay, so we got love or money here. All right, sometimes it's time to pay attention to the money. Okay, life isn't always just about love. It really isn't. Okay, because sometimes love isn't enough to make it in this world. You got to have a little bit of money to be able to survive. You know, anyone who lives on this earth that knows that. And if you are saying anything different, you simply are completely out of touch. And yeah, feminine, Spirit saying, you know, you have made it like in your own subconscious to where you are forcing yourself to make a choice between your own career, your finances, your money, or love. And Spirit's like, no, it doesn't have to be that way. You can have both. You can have a career. You can have a relationship. And if a relationship is taking so much of your energy that you can't focus on your career and you're losing money and putting yourself behind, that's not healthy. And it's not good for you. And so again, back here, we got divine intervention. Okay. So feminine, Spirit saying you are feeling called to release this person because it's time to focus on your healing. You need to heal yourself. You need to heal your finances. You need to heal your emotions. Okay, this is what you need to be focused on, not this person, because this person wants you to heal them. They want you to heal them. No. You are going to heal yourself. You're going to heal yourself emotionally. You're going to heal yourself financially. You're going to heal your career. You're going to heal the way you see yourself. Okay? That's what Spirit is telling you. Let's get a message from your higher self here. Feminine, your higher self is trying to tell you to trust your gut feelings more, okay? The physical feeling of discomfort in your intuition and your gut is trying to tell you something. So you could be having, you know, around the solar plexus area, definitely could be having some discomfort in your stomach, digestive issues, And this is because this is a physical symptom that is arising from the spiritual. And it's because you're not trusting yourself. You're not trusting your intuition or your gut feelings. Okay? And so you are throwing your solar plexus off balance by doing this. And your body is trying to tell you to trust your gut more. And so you're getting a lot of physical discomfort around that area. Okay? Let's get another card here. Uh-oh, it fell on the floor. Okay, so Spirit is saying, feminine, you cannot make people love you if you don't love yourself first. You cannot expect your relationship to be balanced if you are not balanced, okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to focus on fully. Let's go ahead and take a look at your masculine. What is their thoughts towards you? Let's go ahead and shuffle. All right, Spirit, please reveal to me this masculine's thoughts towards their feminine. 10 of Cups, you are their happily ever after, okay? You are the person they want to be with forever. They want a family with you. They want a connection with you. You are their everything. They love you, but they created an illusion. They did. They created an illusion, and they weren't honest about what they were doing. Pisces energy here. This person got to a point to where I feel like the porn thing, like it was compulsive, like they couldn't say no to it. They couldn't say no to like their urges. And I feel that they were ashamed of it and they hid it from their feminine. They just hid it. Nights out, okay? This person really started canceling a lot of plans with you. They wouldn't go anywhere with you. They stopped going out with you. This is someone that you would have plans with and they would cancel last minute to stay home, okay? Because they were at home, they were drinking, they were watching like porn or whatever. They were up to no good. They were doing these things, okay? They had lost themselves to this. Look, online activity, bottom of the deck. They may have even been seeing someone online, a third party. So whether they were seeing someone or, you know, just the porn or whatever. Let's get another card here. They want you to know that they really scared themselves. They really realized that they were out of control. They see that they're out of control now, okay? And they didn't see it before, but they do see it now. And they're saying, you know what, this is scary. It is so scary, the way that I almost lost myself to this addiction, okay? That's what they're saying here. Okay, so they were putting on an act to you. They were not showing you what they were truly doing, who they truly were. They started developing more of a connection with porn than they even had with you, with their person. That's sad. We got recognition. Okay, so it's like they're saying, I recognize that now. I recognize what I've done. All right. Let's take a look at what their inner divine masculine or feminine is saying. Their inner divine masculine is saying, Why are you acting competitive? Why are you acting challenged? Okay, why did you, like, I feel like they acted like when you would ask them what's going on, like you are challenging them, right? And their inner divine feminine is saying, you're being guided with your heart, but you need to also add logic to the situation. Okay, they weren't thinking before, all right? They were being selfish. They had an addiction. They were not going to listen to you. They did not recognize they had an addiction. And when you tried to bring it up, they act like you were challenging them. And I think that it scared you a little bit, feminine. The look in their eye when this happened, and honestly, what they're saying here is that it scared them too, all right? Their reaction to when you brought things up looking for answers, their reaction actually scared them as well as it scared you. It's like there was a look in their eye, like an angriness, and yeah, that actually scared them as well. It wasn't just you. How do they really feel towards you? 5 of Wands, okay? So they feel like you don't want them, that you're in battle against them, that you feel that you guys are in competition. They feel like there's something about you that they feel like they're in competition. They're still holding on to you. They don't want to let you go. Oh, that's what it is. They feel like you have someone else. They feel like you want to find someone else. They feel like you want them to know what it feels like to have some competition because they did that to you, right? They made you feel unlovable, unlikable, because they constantly put you up to feel you are in competition against others, right? With like porn, whatever it is. And I also feel like they actually did choose like porn over an actual physical like connection with you several times, okay? So they're still holding on to you, all right? Even though you're fighting it. It feels like you're fighting it and you don't want to hold on. But they're saying, I am still holding on, okay? They're saying, I've always been afraid of losing people I love so much. But then I wonder, are you afraid of losing me? Are you afraid of losing me the way that I feel this fear? Because they didn't realize they were afraid to lose you until you walked away, until you confronted them. You confronted them and then walked away from them, and they realized they were freaking afraid to lose you. And they are scared. They are afraid that you'll never come back together. They are afraid that they have lost you for good. They are not eating, okay, at all. I have Leo energy here. I have Pisces and Taurus. Let's get another card. I feel like this person was also greedy to you. Like, you know, we talked about how your finances, your career went downhill because you were like, I don't know, paying too much attention to them. And it's like they were like very greedy with the finances, is what I'm seeing here. Yeah, separation, what I tell you. They do not want the separation. They're like, I'm still holding on to you, okay? That's what they're saying. I'm still holding on to you. I'm hoping this is temporary. So they're fighting the separation. They don't want it. They do not want it. And they're saying, I don't trust you. They're telling you, I don't trust you, feminine. Okay, I don't believe you. I think, they're accusing you of things. I think you just want to find someone else. That's what they're saying. You just want to find someone else, and you don't want to tell me. This is because they don't want to take responsibility for what they've done. So they're trying to turn it around on you and saying, you know, I don't trust you. I think you want someone else. When really it's the other way around, okay? This is just them working through their emotions, all right? The best thing, the best action for that is no reaction, okay? You know, let's get some cards on this, some clarifiers. Codependency. This is a relationship addiction. Okay? This masculine was relying very heavily on their sense of self-worth from you. They also were not giving themselves self-love. They were getting all of their love from you. And that's been taken from them. I feel like this masculine has a very addictive personality. It's like they get addicted to things very easily, like relationships, or even like porn, or, alcohol, whatever it is, So Spirit is like, you're relying too heavily on this feminine for a sense of self-worth. Okay, you, masculine, need to do some things that you can be proud of for yourself, to give yourself some self-worth, to give yourself some self-love. Okay, masculine, Spirit is saying, why do you feel the need to be needed by others? Why? This is codependency. This is a relationship addiction. Okay? See what their higher self has to say. So their higher self is saying, masculine, you are ready for the change that you're going through. No matter how big or small this change is, it is time. It is time for this change, okay? And it is coming. There is no going back, all right? So hold on to your seatbelt, okay? It's time to find your own self-worth. It's time to let go of addictions. It's time to stop fighting this, okay? What is their hope and fear regarding their feminine? Let's take a look. Three of Swords. Their fear is that they'll never reconcile with you. Their fear is that they'll be in pain for the rest of their life. Their fear is this broken heart. Their hope is that they can tell you how they're hurting. Their hope is that you guys can come together. Okay. Third party situation with the Three of Swords here. We got Gemini energy. But their fear is that they'll never stop hurting. That they'll have to live with this pain for the rest of their life. And it's a sharp pain that stabs right through their heart. And they feel this pain is a worthless emotion. It does nothing for them, and they just want it to stop. That's how they feel. And I think that's how they feel about emotions in general. That's why they usually don't speak about their emotions. They feel that it's emotions and pain are, for the most part, worthless, and, that they're kind of just a hindrance. But Spirit wants them to face that. And now the only thing they want to do is express their emotions to you, express the pain that they're in over the separation, and how they're still holding on to you, how they're fighting the separation. And when they're accusing you, saying, I don't trust you, I think you have a third party, I think you have someone else, this is their pain speaking. They don't really believe these things. It is their pain speaking. Convenience over heart. They're no longer choosing convenience over their heart. Okay? Their heart belongs with you. They are not comfortable. They do not have that comfort zone that you provided for them anymore. And they're saying, it hurts. This is not easy. This is not convenient. This hurts. So they're saying, maybe I didn't really know you. I never thought you would walk away. I never thought we would separate. I never thought you would do this to me. That's what they're saying. I never thought you would walk away from me ever. Maybe I don't really know you. Maybe I don't really trust you. Maybe you're seeing someone else. Okay, this is their pain speaking. It is not truly them. That is not what they're thinking. Okay, they are not using any logic. Look at their inner divine feminine. This is purely the pain and their heart speaking without any logic whatsoever. Okay, it's just an expression of the hurt they're going through. Their inner divine masculine is saying, why did you want to walk away before? Why did you threaten this feminine so many times, right? And it's okay to validate yourself and not seek it from others. So their inner divine feminine is saying you don't need validation from anyone. And their inner divine masculine is saying you need to walk away and work things out within yourself first. That is what needs to be done to find stability. This masculine's like crying, like freaking out, okay, refusing to eat, getting drunk, demanding. This masculine has been trying to control everyone around them, and they have been forgetting about their own personal responsibility to those around them, what they have done to put themselves in this situation, okay? So this is what they need to face. Let's take a look at the actions they are feeling led and drawn to take, even though I think we already know. We got the star, hope, healing. Behind every exquisite thing like this relationship, there is something tragic, okay? This is the tragic. But guess what? The star brings hope. The star brings healing after heartbreak, after pain. So Spirit is coming out here saying, masculines, lift your head up. There will be hope. There will be healing. I promise you will feel better again. Spirit wants to lead them into feeling better, okay? I don't know why, but I just got the message like, masculine, you need to take a shower, okay? I don't know why, but Spirit is like, you need to take a shower. You'll feel better. I don't know why that message came out. But anyways, just put it out there. That's strange, but okay. This is healing. It's not hopeless. It's not. And that's what Spirit wants this masculine to know. Yes, you're in pain, but there's healing on the way. Okay, yes, you're in separation with your feminine, but it's not hopeless. All right, there is healing in the future. And this could be the beginning of building something beautiful, something exquisite, okay? Because you now know how you have made your person feel to some extent. Not fully, we talked about that, but at least in their eyes, they believe that. So let's get another card here. So Spirit wants them to heal, okay? I do feel like this person is trying to like numb their pain with the same thing that caused this. So like if it's porn, they're trying to numb their pain with like porn going to that, you know what I mean? But Spirit is saying this is a lack of healthy boundaries, a lack of respect for yourself and your partner, a lack of respect for your own body, and a disrespecting of boundaries, okay? So they have to learn that lesson. Spirit is trying to call them to learn that lesson and lead them. And Spirit's saying, answers are very close, masculine. A new beginning is very close. Don't give up now, all right? Don't give up. Don't give in to the darkness, to the urges, to whatever it is. Don't give in to it, okay? You are close. You are almost there, all right? You just need to learn boundaries here in order to propel you forward. So let's get another card. They're like, I'm sorry. Okay, this is I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But they also are expecting an apology at the same time, okay? Because they're not done with that shadow work. That's what Spirit wants them to work on, all right? Their inner divine feminine is asking them, are you finding yourself people-pleasing today? Take back your energy from what has been stealing it from you. Take back your energy from this thing that's been stealing it. Your inner divine masculine is saying, do you feel your stability is going to be taken away from you? Okay? Because it already has been. Your emotional stability is already taken away from you. Okay, so you have to take back your energy now. You have to learn how to set boundaries so that doesn't happen again. Okay? All right. So a message to whoever's watching from Spirit about this connection, and we're going to take a look at the connection between this masculine and the porn, the third party, okay? So let's go ahead and get this card. Oh, look at that. We got two. We got the beautiful heart chakra card here, secret admirer, okay? So the feminine has deeper feelings for the masculine than they're letting on. And the masculine has deeper feelings for the feminine than they're letting on. But also, like I said, feminine, I feel like someone has a crush on you. This is someone who is younger than you, or at least they appear to be younger, or it's like their personality is a little more, I don't know, like younger, right? And we also have the beautiful dove here of peace, saying peace is on the way, forgiveness is on the way, a new beginning's on the way, all right? So a new adventure awaits the both of you, and the only thing left to do now is embrace it and live your dreams very passionately, okay? So things will change. There will be a new beginning. That is promised. And it's already here. So all that's left to do is embrace it and see where it takes you, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look now at the karmic reading. So, since porn isn't actually a person, we are going to read the masculine's energy on the situation, okay? Okay, so before we take a look at the karmic energy, let's take a look at this new beginning for you both. Let's see what this new beginning entails. I'm going to get a message from the angels about your new beginning. So let's first get one for the feminine. Okay, and one for the masculine. There we go. Okay. So feminine, oh wow, you got 3. So feminine, you got block out distractions. Okay. You got release jealousy. And you got attracting, not chasing. This is your new beginning, feminine. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention right now, such as your own life, your own finances, your own balance in your own life. So it's time for you to take charge of your own schedule and working environment by turning off your electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. So maybe seeing this masculine is distracting you, seeing them on social media, seeing their pictures, whatever it is, Spirit is saying, turn off those distractions, get rid of those electronics for the time being and focus on you and getting balanced. That is what is important. You already know what these distractions are, feminine. I don't have to tell you. And you have the power to responsibly block them out, okay? You are going to be releasing jealousy during this new journey, learning how to become focused and not allowing anything to pull you off your path. Jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something. And what this masculine has put you through has really caused emotions of jealousy to arise in you because you didn't feel likable or lovable because of what they put you through. And that is natural for what you've been through, but now it's time to heal it. Okay? So the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. If you're affirming that you don't have something, the universe manifests exactly that. Let other people's success inspire rather than frustrate you. Okay? If anyone else can have something, so can you. All right, so you're also going to be learning to focus on you, get rid of distractions, get rid of any jealousy, and attract what you want, not chase what you want. So anything or anyone you chase after will run the other way because of the fears underlying chasing energy. Instead, attract what you need by sending out love, gratitude, and welcoming energy. So this is your new beginning. And your new beginning, what you want, you will not have to chase after. It will come to you, okay? And for this masculine, no more complaining, okay? Stop complaining, masculine. You honestly have nothing to complain about because everything you're going through, you really asked for this, right? Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations bloom into reality. So this masculine is learning how to not complain, not to take on the victim role, but to make better choices instead. Okay, to be more confident and assertive in what they want and not succumb so easily to peer pressure or anything like that, okay? Or temptations. Okay, now let's get into the karmic energy. All right, this is the masculine's connection with porn. All right, so let's take a look at this energy, you know, the masculine's energy towards the porn. King of Pentacles in reverse, okay? They're not proud of themselves at all, okay? Physical, so this is about physical needs, all right? And also, like, you know, that downward spiral. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, this connection has made them unreliable, undependable as a partner, as a masculine, okay? Like, it's like they have blocked out all responsibilities. They did not care with the King of Pentacles here. They are not proud of it, all right? We got home. So I feel like you guys, maybe you lived together or wanted to move in together while they were doing this, and it actually caused them to be like homeless or be without a home or a connection that they feel comfortable in. All right. All right, let's take a look further. We need some shadow work here. So yeah, so what it's saying here is it started off as like just this physical need, and it became less of a physical need and more of an addiction, more of something that they just felt comfortable doing. We have insecurity, all right? They started to turn more and more to this in order to hide their own insecurities, okay? They started losing their own self-worth, their own self-value, and losing their purpose here on this earth because they started becoming so addicted to porn. They started feeling very small compared to others and compared to other masculines, okay? And started comparing their relationship in their life to other masculines' relationships in their life and wondering what was wrong with theirs. They started taking it out on the feminine. But see, here's the difference. These other masculines they were comparing themselves to wasn't addicted to porn. That's why their relationships were better. Okay, that's what they didn't understand. So while they were making their feminine feel unlikable, unlovable, it's because they didn't feel worthy. They did not feel valuable, okay? And they felt they were losing their purpose because they were. Porn was a distraction for them. It definitely got in the way of their purpose on earth. There's so many distractions that are on this earth for us to, just get completely swept away in, and that's one of them, especially for the masculine energies. We got rage. So the porn made them feel strong. It made them feel in power. It made them feel in control. Okay, and I definitely feel like there was an anger. There was like a rage about the insecurity that they felt inside. Okay, and the reason why they compare you to others, feminine, is because they feel, or like they accuse you of cheating or whatever. It is because they feel so small and they constantly compare themselves to others, which created like a rage inside of them. And I feel like the porn gave them like an outlet, a release for this rage and insecurity that they felt. But they lost themselves. So they felt very, very inferior, and that's what led them to this, okay? So Spirit wants them to find their personal strengths, to know how capable they are. This is going to be a remedy to help them, okay, to stay strong. Spirit, how does this masculine think about the porn? What is in his thoughts about the situation? The Hermit, okay? He's realized that this is something that has isolated him from everyone, from everything that he loves. He's looking in the mirror and he's realizing that he is not the same person that he was. And it's because of this thing that he became so wrapped up in that it has changed him. And he doesn't feel like he's the same person. And he feels absolutely alone. Thanks to it. Thanks to this porn. Okay, I hate to keep using that word. Half-truth in reverse. Secrets, lies. The secret's out now. Okay, their secret is out. They tried to keep this secret for as long as they could, but the secret is out. Okay, and now they're like, well, secret's out, at least I don't have to hide it anymore. All right, that's what they're thinking. But they're utterly alone, okay? That's how they feel. We got arrogance, okay? They're insecure. They had a fear of rejection, and this behavior was surfacing because of that. And we talked about that a little bit, them comparing themselves to other people, other people's life. They didn't accept their true self enough, okay? This is what has led to this, all right? So Spirit's like, work on your arrogance, okay? Maybe you wouldn't be alone if you weren't so arrogant, all right? And work on accepting yourself instead of trying to force everyone else to accept your bad behavior. Because you can't accept your bad behavior. Accept yourself. All right, superficial energy. They became very like obsessed with superficial stuff because of the porn, with like looks, with like superficial things. And Spirit's saying you really care too much about outward appearances. You care too much about the appearance of like other people, the way that their relationships appear, the way your relationship appears, the way people look. All right, you need to start with yourself. Start with your inner work. Start with your value and what that means to you. Start building up your self-esteem. And for Pete's sake, start building a personality, okay? Because arrogance doesn't work as a personality. It just doesn't. I'm sorry for being so blunt, but this is the message Spirit wants out, okay? So someone needs to hear that. So yeah, build a personality. Then maybe you won't have to watch porn all the time. I'm just saying, if you were like a better person, you probably wouldn't need that. Indifference. You present like you don't care, but deep down, you really are vulnerable about this. So they act like they don't care, okay? But really they do. And so Spirit's like, instead of getting yourself upset, making yourself angry and feeling inferior to everyone and everything, and then releasing this rage through porn or whatever, how about you start working on yourself, okay? How about you start presenting like you do actually care, and then maybe it would get you somewhere, okay? Because everything else is just superficial. I'm sorry to be so blunt, you guys, but I'm reading the energy the way that Spirit is like channeling it to me. Okay, so this is tough love here. How does this masculine feel about this situation, about the porn? King of Swords in reverse. Okay, it says here on the card, I promised you a job and good sex, and that is all. So this person probably paid for porn. Okay, like they were on paid porn sites, or maybe even like talking to cam girls or something. I don't know what they were doing, but it was something like that. All right, in reverse, King of Swords in reverse, they're like, shit, I'm so stupid. Why the hell did I do this? All I wanted was to have a little fun, okay? It got out of control. I wasn't thinking. As a matter of fact, I stopped thinking, okay? That's what they're saying. I stopped thinking. They realize now this behavior was selfish, it was cruel, and what they were actually doing was distancing themselves from everyone in their life, emotionally, mentally, physically, and now they have no one. They are alone. And they know that. They realize that now. It's because they acted so indifferent to everything. But now it's time for their transformation. They are ready to go through a deep personal transformation that they cannot resist. And Spirit is saying, this is for the better, okay? This is for the better. It's time to let go of these addictions. You're hurting yourself. You're hurting other people in your life, okay? All right, we have a quote here. It says, know your own darkness, masculine. Knowing your own darkness is the best method for dealing with the darkness of other people. Carl Jung, okay? So know your own darkness, masculine. That's what Spirit wants you to do, to dive deep, okay? To allow this deep personal transformation, to realize that everything that you have been accusing of this feminine, everything that you say has hurt you from this feminine, you have hurt them, okay? In a much deeper way, really. Because the hurts, the perceived hurts by this feminine on you, masculine, have been very superficial compared to the hurts that you have given to them. That's what I'm feeling here. It's not that it's a contest, though. You know what I mean? It's not a contest. All right? What did they want from this? Like, why did they do this? What did they want from it? Like, what did they want? What were they getting? What did they want? We got the World in reverse. So it's like they just wanted to feel like free. Okay, they just wanted to feel like unreserved, open, like freeness, like completely unrestricted in, these sexual like fantasies or whatever. That's what they were wanting. They were just wanting a moment of, I guess, freeness is what it feels like here, of physical, material freeness. And I know that sounds like really weird, but it's the best way I could explain it. Okay, we got back and forth. All right, so yeah, that's what they were looking for. All right, and I think that it helped to clear their mind at first. So at first they thought of it as a good thing. It helped to clear their mind. It added to their connections because it helped them to think better. But the more they went spiraling downwards like that snowball accumulating down the hill, right? The further they got into it, the more it became an addiction, the more it became their decline. All right. Victim mentality. They play the victim too much when they are actually the one doing the hurting. So the universe wants this masculine to know. The universe wants what's best for you, not the worst, but you really have like the worst outlook and perception on the situation. All right, you have a victim mentality. You are trying to blame others for what's going on now when it is actually your fault, okay? This masculine was very compulsive with this behavior. So this could be something they might need professional help with, okay? So identify your internal feelings, masculine. What are you looking to control or feel for the moment? So again, doing this was more so about control, more so about feeling powerful and free, okay? So I know that sounds so weird, but yeah, Spirit's like, you need to identify that, okay? Identify those emotions that you are looking to feel, and find another way to find those emotions or express those emotions or free yourself, in a different way. All right, but first you have to identify what brought you to that in the first place, okay? So that you can build those boundaries, so that you can really work on keeping yourself from this addiction. So what actions are they feeling led to take, okay, by the porn? What's the effect that the porn is having on them right now? Two of Cups. They really want to watch it, okay? They really want to watch it, all right, with the Two of Cups here. Because I also feel like there's like this no strings attached, like, I don't know, like not even a real person type of superficial thing that just feels very free for them. Oh gosh. They really want to watch it, but they know their feminine is fed up. They know that their feminine is not going to take much more. And to be honest, they love their feminine more than they love the porn. They're blessed to have this feminine in their life, but their feminine has had enough of them. They're afraid their feminine's going to find someone better, and that they've already cut their losses. So if they feel that their feminine's already cut their losses, I feel like they're going to go straight to the porn, right? Like to deal with their emotions. Yeah, it's like, it's this, look, you guys, I got OCD. I got obsessive compulsive disorder about porn for this masculine, okay? This has become an obsession. So Spirit is asking them to write down what they're obsessing over, which is porn, and realize that it's emotionally draining you, okay? It's not helping you. It's emotionally draining you, and it's an addiction. And I do believe this masculine needs professional help, because I do think it's like obsessive, and it's a compulsive thing now, okay? All right. So let's see what other messages come out for the porn. All right, they're saying, yeah, it's too late for me. It's too late for me in my relationship, right? But they're saying, but the porn, this isn't a part of my plan. I want to let it go, all right? But they feel like it's too late, that you're really fed up with them, that you're not coming back. All right, they're saying, porn, you're not going to break me, okay? And you're not a part of my plan moving forward, all right? It might be too late for the relationship, but it's not too late for me. That's what they're saying. Okay, I couldn't tell you face to face. So this is them talking about their feminine, like they wish they would have just been honest with you. They wish they would have told you, and asked you for help instead of hiding it and you finding out the way that you did, because that wasn't right. Okay, so they wish they could go back and redo things, but they can't. All right, now let's get a few messages from this masculine to their feminine to close up this reading, okay? All right. All right, here's what we got. I lied to you. I did lie to you. I lied to you about the porn, and I know that it's too late to come clean. All right, that's what they're saying. I know it's too late to come clean. I know it's too late to be honest, but I want to be honest with the fact that I lied. And I do wish you well with whatever you choose to do. I want to be with you, but if you choose not to be with me, I hope you're happy. And I do wish you well. I do. I know that you deserve better than what I've given you. They're also saying I fantasize about you. Okay, like some of the times when they were watching porn, they were actually like fantasizing about you. So I know that doesn't make it any better, but they're saying like it's not like they were imagining someone else or wanting to be with someone else. They were fantasizing about you, and they want to tell you that they still fantasize about you. But they understand if you don't want to be with them, and this is from the heart, their heart and their spirit speaking, how they truly, truly feel underneath all the emotions. Okay, and they're saying you made them happy, that you actually made them genuinely happy. Okay, and they realize that now. So let's get a few more cards for messages towards you. I feel like there's a couple more messages wanting to come out. We got, I finally see what I've done. I finally know what I've done to our connection, and I'm sorry. I'm getting a new perspective on this. And I'm sorry I lied to you. I just couldn't tell you face to face. I was afraid it would break our relationship. Little did I know it did, because it was too late for me to come clean. They also want you to know that they thank you for being in their life, for showing them what true love is, for showing them what unconditional love is. And they know that nothing else can come close to that. There's no amount of videotapes or porn or whatever that can come close to the love that you've given them. And they finally see that. And they hope they can have another chance with you. Okay? So that's a reading that I have for you. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the reading, if you'd like to support my work, the easiest way is just to hit the like button and subscribe. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you enjoyed the reading or if it resonated with you. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.